Welcome to this video about the science of memory, including how the brain stores and retrieves information. Memory is a crucial function of the brain, allowing us to retain and recall information about the world around us. However, memory is not always perfect, and we may struggle to remember important details or forget information we should know. In this video, we will explore the science behind how the brain stores and retrieves memories and why we sometimes forget important information. Types of memory. There are three primary types of memory: sensory memory, short-term memory, and long-term memory. Sensory memory. Sensory memory is the first stage of memory processing, where the brain receives and stores information from the five senses. It allows us to briefly hold information from our environment for a short period, typically less than 1 second. Sensory memory fades quickly if it is not attended to, which means we may not notice everything in our environment. There are two types of sensory memory: iconic memory for visual information and echoic memory for auditory information. Short-term memory. Short-term memory, also known as working memory, is the second stage of memory processing, where the brain temporarily stores and processes information for immediate use. This type of memory has a limited capacity and duration, and information that is not attended to, rehearsed, or encoded will be lost quickly. Short-term memory is critical for several cognitive functions, including problem-solving, decision-making, and language comprehension. It is also important for tasks that require us to retain information for a short period, such as remembering a phone number or a shopping list. Long-term memory. Long-term memory is the final stage of memory processing, where the brain stores information for extended periods, potentially for a lifetime. This type of memory is much more robust than short-term memory and has an unlimited capacity. Long-term memory can be divided into two types: explicit memory and implicit memory. Explicit memory, or declarative memory, is conscious, intentional memory retrieval. It has two subtypes: episodic memory for specific personal experiences and semantic memory for general knowledge. Implicit memory, or non-declarative memory, is unconscious and unintentional memory retrieval. It includes skills and habits learned through repeated practice and experience. The process of memory is intricate and involves multiple stages that allow individuals to retain and retrieve information from their environment. These three primary types of memory have unique characteristics and purposes. A comprehensive understanding of the different types of memory and their operations can help individuals enhance their cognitive abilities and ultimately lead to an improved quality of life. The process of memory formation. The process of forming memories is intricate and multifaceted, taking place within the brain and encompassing encoding, consolidation, and retrieval of information. This process involves the interaction of various brain regions and neurotransmitters and can be impacted by numerous factors including attention, emotion, and sleep. Encoding. Encoding is the first stage of memory formation, where sensory information is transformed into a form that the brain can process and store. This is done through visual, acoustic, and semantic encoding. Visual encoding converts visual stimuli into neural signals, while acoustic encoding converts auditory stimuli into neural signals. Semantic encoding requires a higher level of cognitive processing than visual and acoustic encoding, involving the processing of meaning. Consolidation. After the information is encoded, it is consolidated into long-term memory, which involves the reactivation of neural circuits and strengthening of synaptic connections between neurons in the brain. The hippocampus plays a critical role in consolidation, and sleep is the time when consolidation occurs as the brain replays and consolidates memories from the day. Damage to the hippocampus can cause amnesia and difficulties in forming new memories. Retrieval. The final stage of memory formation is retrieval, where stored information is retrieved and brought back into consciousness. Retrieval occurs through recognition or recall, with recognition identifying previously encountered information and recall reproducing previously encountered information from memory. Factors such as context and emotional state can significantly affect memory retrieval. Memory formation is a complex process, and different brain regions, such as the hippocampus, amygdala, and prefrontal cortex, play critical roles in different stages of the memory process. Understanding the process of memory formation and the factors that affect it can help individuals improve their memory performance and ultimately enhance their cognitive abilities. Factors affecting memory. Memory is a multi-stage process that can be influenced by a range of factors, either positively or negatively. Here are some of the factors that can affect memory. Attention. Paying attention to information is crucial for effective memory encoding and retrieval. Distractions, stress, and fatigue can all negatively impact an individual's ability to attend to and remember information. Emotional state. Emotions can play a significant role in memory formation and retrieval. Strong emotions, such as excitement, can enhance memory function, while negative emotions, such as anxiety, can impair memory function. Sleep. Sleep is crucial for memory consolidation, with the brain processing and strengthening memories during this time. Lack of sleep can impair memory consolidation and lead to memory deficits. Nutrition. A balanced diet with essential nutrients, such as vitamins, minerals, and omega-3 fatty acids, is crucial for optimal brain function. Nutritional deficiencies and a diet high in saturated fats and processed foods can impair memory function. Age. Memory function can decline with age, with older individuals experiencing more difficulty in encoding and retrieving information due to age-related changes in the brain. Disease and injury. Neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's disease and traumatic brain injuries can cause memory impairment. Medications. Some medications can impair memory function, such as benzodiazepines used to treat anxiety by inhibiting neuron activity in the brain. Understanding these factors that affect memory can help individuals take steps to enhance their cognitive abilities and improve their memory performance. The causes of forgetting and memory loss. Although our brains are capable of storing and recalling memories, forgetting can still occur in everyone. Forgetting is the inability to retrieve or recall previously learned information, whereas memory loss is a more severe condition that can impact a person's ability to function. Here are some of the reasons for forgetting and memory loss. Normal aging. It's normal to experience some level of memory loss as you age. Memory impairment can be caused by changes in the brain, such as reduced blood flow and decreased brain volume. Older adults may struggle to remember names, events, or specific details from their past. Neurodegenerative diseases. Neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's disease can result in significant memory loss. These diseases cause a gradual loss of neurons in the brain, leading to cognitive decline and memory impairment. Brain injury. Brain injury can lead to memory loss, and the extent of the damage determines the severity of the deficit. For instance, traumatic brain injury can result in memory deficits, depending on the location and severity of the injury. Medications. Certain medications can impair memory function, such as benzodiazepines, which are used to treat anxiety. These medications work by inhibiting the activity of neurons in the brain. Stress. Chronic stress can also have a negative effect on memory function. It can interfere with memory encoding and retrieval, leading to memory deficits. Sleep disorders. Memory deficits can be caused by sleep disorders like sleep apnea and insomnia, which can affect the consolidation of memories. Nutritional deficiencies. A lack of certain nutrients like vitamin B12 can impair memory function. While forgetting is a natural occurrence, severe memory loss can impair daily functioning. Identifying the underlying causes of memory issues is important for prevention and management, and treatments can include medication, therapy, lifestyle adjustments, and addressing medical conditions. Memory improvement techniques. Memory improvement techniques are exercises or strategies aimed at enhancing an individual's ability to recall information. These techniques are particularly helpful for individuals experiencing memory impairment or those looking to improve their memory skills. Here are some examples of memory improvement techniques. Rehearsal. Rehearsal is a memory improvement technique that involves repeating information to aid in memory formation. This technique is particularly useful when trying to memorize a list of items or a sequence. Repeated recitation of a phone number, for instance, can help encode the information into memory. Chunking. Chunking involves breaking down information into smaller, more manageable chunks. This technique is helpful when trying to remember long lists of information or complex details. For example, breaking down a long phone number into smaller groups of numbers can make it easier to remember. Association. The association is a memory improvement technique that involves linking newly acquired information to pre-existing knowledge. It is particularly useful when trying to remember unfamiliar facts or concepts. One way to use this technique is to associate a new colleague's name with that of someone else already known who shares the same name. This strategy may enhance the retention of newly learned information in memory. Visualization. Visualization is a memory improvement technique that involves creating mental images to facilitate memory retrieval. It can be particularly helpful when attempting to remember visual information, such as faces or locations. For example, visualizing a person's face in a familiar setting may aid in encoding the information into memory. Mnemonics. Mnemonics are memory aids that use association, visualization, or other memory techniques to remember information. For example, the phrase, "Every good boy deserves fudge," can be used to remember the notes on a music staff, E, G, B, D, F. Memory improvement techniques are beneficial for those experiencing memory issues or seeking to enhance their skills. These techniques can improve cognitive function by enhancing the encoding and retrieval of information. The ability to remember information is essential for understanding and interacting with the world. Despite this, forgetting important details is a common occurrence. By understanding how memory works, we can improve our performance and potentially delay or prevent memory loss. Please note that this information is for educational purposes only and should not be considered a substitute for professional advice. Keep exploring the science of memory for more insights. If you found this video informative, please consider liking and subscribing for more content.